What's up, everyone? It's me, it's Sly Tiger, and I'm growing the Operator Glock 19 badass on the internet beard. I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna probably shave this shit. I've never had a beard like this in my life because I was in the military most of the time. I was able to grow a beard. So, yeah, I kind of like it. My dad also had a beard when, the only guy that was cool with a beard was Chuck Norris, but my dad was able to bench press, I believe, 570, 530, something like that. But you can't tell by looking at me. So anyway, Hillary, I really think has the nutsack that Obama never had. But in case there is some crazy ass panic, I if you watched my last video, I got a couple Vepers and a PTR 91. I want to thank Jeremy M for sending me a Dremel tool, and I ended up putting on an AMD brake, and I didn't screw it up. Except one little spot right there. I put a bunch of duct tape, or 100-mile-an-hour, 90-mile-an-hour tape, whatever they call it now, to protect it, and I got it done. And I could hardly install a roll pin on a PAP pistol, so I'm going to send this off so they can rivet in a bullet guide. If you don't know, Vepers can take standard AK mags. This is like the AK-74 or like an RPK-74, and they can take the standard magazines if you install a bullet guide, but I don't trust myself that much, and if I screw it up, I would be pissed with myself. So I'm glad I got this. I'm going to get a bipod. I'm considering getting just a standard light-ass AK-74 for the kids also to learn on, since there are no bolt-action rifles that shoot 5.45, and the kids in Africa shoot the full autos anyway. But that's not the point, to scare the shit out of my kids, to teach them to shoot. They do have a 22, but I'd like something like this. That's why I got this. It's a nice light shooting caliber. It kicks a lot less than actually the 223, or somewhat less than 223, I should say. So this on a bipod will be a fun rifle, and it will be an accurate rifle. So I'm going to send them off probably next week to get bullet guides. I might actually try a Pimp Daddy ALG trigger in one of them and go from there. The PTR 91 for right now, I have on the, I love this rifle. I've been eyeballing this rifle for a long time, and the cheap mags just kept calling my name. So right now, as a cheapo TRS 25 red dot sight, I would not recommend these. This is a one of the new ones because I had to replace it. So one thing I've definitely learned is for red dot sights, they're nothing like the good ass optics I used in the military. I still like red dot sights. I know guys like the Immortal, he doesn't like them. He likes the ACOG. I'm the opposite. I do like the EOTech. I love that until all this thermal drift shit came unveiled. But I always noticed that the Aimpoint had more of a accurate reticle, even though it was a 4 MOA reticle. So I'm considering the Mepro Light True Dot sight, since it's kind of like an Aimpoint dot, and the big ass window like an EOTech. But this is just on there for now because I just got it back, and I fucking love this rifle. If you're thinking about buying one of these, I definitely recommend it. No one's paying me to say shit, but I'll tell you why you should get one of these over before, is because now they have the big ass paddle mag release. It used to be to where you had to press this button like an AR, and if you have medium to small hands like me, it was a little bit too far. You'd have to use your middle finger. So now it's almost like the AK, where you just pull it out, you pinch it and pull. But this is a solid ass rifle from what I've seen so far. These are made on stamped receivers, like stamped sheet metal receivers, like an AK. Now the only thing I found that really sucks about the ergonomics is just pulling this cocking lever into prone will kind of be a pain in the ass. But I was thinking you would pull it under your shoulder while you're laying down. I practice it some bit and just give it a slap home. Oh, might as well be wanted to see that actually. So you charge it and then give it a slap. Some people say that'll wear it out, but there's also, you can pull the cocking lever back like that. I've heard of it taught both ways. I don't know, and I really don't know shit about these guns, but I like this. I've wanted a H&K style rifle for a long time. I am German, by the way, and I got a bunch of H&K style sling hooks that I got left over from the army. Another feature that I like about the new PTRs is the welded scope rail mount thingy, the scope rail. That's a badass feature. This also has a metal trigger housing, unlike the old PTRs that have the navy lower. It's good because you can switch out your pistol grips easier. I don't think you could swap them out on the polymer trigger house. So the rail is on very goddamn straight, like perfectly straight. The only thing that I've seen that I really don't like, besides charging it in a prone, is there's a slight wobble, but that's easily fixed. I heard that's just a part of the slim handguards, but I like the slim handguards. Don't ask me why. The pictures of the German G3s in Afghanistan are fucking outstanding, and a lot of them use this style handguard. But a lot of people like the thicker HK handguard, but for whatever reason I like this. The barrel I thought looked skinny as hell in some of the pictures, but the barrel's fine. It's it's a fine profiled barrel. It just gets a little bit thinner towards the bottom. But when you take this off, which is, it's this easy, and you just pull that pin off, it seems like a good contour to me underneath. So either way, I'm already scratching this bitch up, and I'm loving this rifle. I don't know shit about it, but I like how modular and shit this rifle is. One thing you can do in a prone is just rack it like this, maybe, rather than doing the whole this thing and then getting a new magazine and then doing that. I don't know, but I suck at explaining things. But I think this is probably the best affordable option for a .308 battle rifle in 2016, besides the M77 Yugoslavian .308 that was like 500 something a year ago and now is no longer imported. I think that was cool. Also got a magazine with the Scorpion. Planet Rigo ended up moving to fucking Wyoming, so congratulations. And Jay Thornton 64 is gonna start RVing, and he's selling a house. Other than that, there's a lot of guys that have been kind of missing in action. I know I have been. I've had a lot of deaths and things this year. Even recently, my wife's cousin, who was in the army, just dropped over and ended up dying like a week ago. So I've been through a lot of bullshit, but anyway, this video is getting long. I'm gonna get the bullet guides for the Vepers. I definitely will do an AR stock on one of the Vepers, probably the 545, and I'm gonna get some actual quality optics. For this, I'm gonna get the primary arms 1 through 6 powered scope with the ACSS reticle. But for one of my other rifles, I'm gonna get either probably Trigicon or a Mepro Light True Dot. So anyway, thanks for listening. Just a few updates on my gun obsession. And this thing, I got a bunch of werewolf ammo. Halloween's coming up, thank God. The hot ass weather will be over soon.